Hello, beautiful gluebookers. Have you ever spent Christmas by yourself? It can feel a little strange at first, especially when the whole world seems to be doing the opposite. But honestly, it doesn't have to be a bad thing. Today I want to talk about why being alone for Christmas isn't as sad or empty as people sometimes make it sound. I know a lot of people avoid being alone this time of year, and I get that. There's so much talk about togetherness and family that being on your own can feel like you're doing something wrong. But you're really not. Sometimes it's just where life takes you that year, and that's okay. I'm Deborah. Welcome back to the Collage table. I'm working on a Christmas gluebook spread today while we chat about this topic. And maybe it will give you something to think about if you're spending the holidays on your own this year. I've been gathering some Christmas images I really love for this page. A few pretty ornaments, some red and gold tones. I'm not sure yet how it's all gonna come together, but that's part of what I love about gluebooking. Just letting it unfold while I talk to you. Being alone at Christmas can actually be really freeing. You can make the day look exactly how you want it to. Eat what you like, listen to whatever music you want, take your time, maybe even stay in your pajamas all day without anyone caring. There's no pressure, no schedule, no need to perform for anyone. It's just you doing what feels right. It really can be kind of nice not having to explain or justify what you want to do. You don't realize how much energy that takes until it's gone. And when things slow down like that, you start to notice what really matters to you. You can reflect on the year, what's changed, what you've learned, maybe even what you want to do differently next year. Or you can just let your mind wander a bit. There's something nice about not having to host or entertain or fill every moment with noise. When you're spending time alone, it's easy for your mind to drift into negative thoughts. Thinking about what you don't have, or comparing yourself to what everyone else seems to be doing. That's normal, but it can start to feel heavy if you let it. One thing that helps is gently redirecting your thoughts to what actually here. Small things you enjoy, memories that make you smile, or even little moments of gratitude. You don't have to force happiness. Just notice the positive things alongside the harder feelings. It's a simple way to keep your mind from getting stuck in a negative loop. When you stop feeling every moment, you start noticing the small things again, like how calm it feels to just make a cup of tea and sit for a bit, or how peaceful it can be when the day doesn't have to live up to an idea of what Christmas should be. We grow up seeing Christmas presented in one very specific way, but real life doesn't always look like that. Sometimes it's simpler, quieter, smaller, and that can still be meaningful. Being alone doesn't automatically mean you're lonely. You can enjoy your own company and let yourself just be for a while. Sometimes that's when you hear yourself best. When there's no one else's voices in the mix. You get a chance to notice what's actually on your mind, the thoughts and feelings that usually get buried in the busyness of life. It can be surprisingly freeing to just exist without having to respond to anyone else's needs or expectations. You might discover little things you enjoy that you hadn't thought about in a while. A favorite snack, a book you've been meaning to pick up, or even just sitting quietly and letting your mind wander. And hey, this is the perfect excuse to make yourself that girl dinner you've been seeing on TikTok. No judgment, just whatever you really want. It's in these moments that you can really reconnect with yourself, and that connection can feel quietly satisfying in a way that being surrounded by people sometimes doesn't. But if you do feel like connecting with someone, that's completely okay too. You could have a quick chat with a friend or a family member, send a little note, or even share something funny online. Just a small moment to remind yourself you're not completely on your own. Sometimes even a few minutes of connection can make the day feel lighter. You could also see if there's anything happening nearby. A community center, a library, or a local group might be hosting a small gathering or activity for the holidays. Even if it's just for an hour, being around other people in a low-pressure setting can feel comforting without being overwhelming. You don't have to commit to anything big. Even showing up for a short craft session or a simple coffee chat can give you a little boost without taking away your alone time. If being alone at Christmas feels a little uncomfortable, it can help to have something to focus on. Something that keeps your hands busy and your mind grounded. For me, that's gluebooking. Sitting here, cutting, arranging, and creating a spread helps me slow down and stay present. It's a simple thing, but it brings a kind of peace to the day. It's not about making something perfect. It's just about being present, getting lost in the process for a bit, and sometimes that's exactly what you need on a quiet day like Christmas. If you've never spent Christmas by yourself, maybe one year you will, or maybe you already have. Either way, there's something to learn from it. You might find that it's quieter, but in a good way, that there's a calmness you can carry with you, even when you're with others again. I think the more comfortable you get with your own company, the more peaceful you are in any situation. You don't need everything to be loud or busy to feel okay. You can start to realize that quiet and content can exist at the same time. And that's what I hope for you, that even if you're spending the holidays on your own, you can find little moments of calm and satisfaction in your day. I really love to hear from you about this. Have you ever spent Christmas alone? If you feel like sharing, tell me what that was like for you in the comments. And if you don't want to say anything but still want to quietly be part of this, just leave me a yellow heart so I know you're here. This December, I'm sharing a video every day until Christmas. I hope you'll join me along the way. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe so you'll know when a new video goes up. If you want to see all my Christmas gluebooking videos, you can find them in my Christmas playlist. For now, thank you for watching. Happy holidays. Until next time, bye.